Well, hello, and a very, very warm welcome back to Garden Club for the very beginning of July. You find me this morning taking shelter in the greenhouse because for once it's raining. I guess for many of us we're sorry when it rains and the sun doesn't shine, and of course I love the sun to shine as well. But I must say, here in West Sussex on the Chichester coastal plain, we have been really short of rain for weeks and weeks and weeks, and everything is dry, and we're having to work really hard to keep everything watered and looking lovely, which it is, I'm pleased to say. So there's some joyful things to think about. The gardens, the plants that we've got in Garden Club are looking lovely, but it is raining. So here I am in the greenhouse, and I'm delighted about the rain. Anyway, today what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to show you how things are doing in the polytunnel, because there's lots of things growing on beautifully which are going to be planted out on the videos in the next few weeks, so that we've got some lovely flowers for September time. And then of course we've got some planting out to do today, which in fact I recorded earlier when the sun was shining, so that looks a bit different. And also, I thought this morning we might sow some seeds together. This time of year is rather wonderful because we're sowing lots of the biannuals. You know, the biannuals are those things that we sow one year and they bloom the next. So today we're going to, well, I've got lots of things to sow, but I thought together we might sow some stocks. Stocks are lovely, and they'll flower next sort of May time. Always a great thing in gardening that we're thinking ahead, always thinking to a later time, to a later season. It's a wonderfully optimistic thing to do. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's do some seed sowing, then see how things are in the polytunnel, and then do some planting together. So, in the last 3 minutes since recording the beginning just then, and my turning the camera around and getting the seed tray ready, it has come on to rain really hard. So we cried out for rain, and the rain came, you see. There we are. So now I'm in a coat and in a hat. There we are. Oh, hello. So let's sow some seeds, and I'll stop being silly, although why should I? And here they go. Look, we're going to put them in. So these are Brompton stocks. These will flower next April, May time, and of course they smell beautiful, lovely scented stocks. There we are. Can you see those? I think you can. Good. So let's zip those in. They will be lovely and give us, as I say, something lovely to enjoy later on. And they're a great cut flower too. Super. Right, I shall cover those with a little bit of vermiculite and give them a label, and we can enjoy those later on. Marvellous. Right, over to the polytunnel now, and then from the polytunnel on to do the to look at the things that we've planted for this week, which, as I say, I planted a bit earlier when it wasn't raining. So, right, over we go. Well, things are looking good here in the polytunnel. All sorts of lovely things, look, that we're going to be able to plant out in the next few weeks. There's some Nemesia over there, and some Clarkia there, and there's some more asters further along, and all sorts of other lovely things. And down here, oh, that's your second crop of Schizanthus. The first Schizanthus is going over now very rapidly, which because it only lasts a few weeks. But look, those lovely fresh green Schizanthus, beautiful ferny flowers. And here, your lovely variegated nasturtiums, which it's always nice to sow fairly late, so they come on later. And these are going to be lovely, really lovely variety. So in a few weeks' time, we'll be planting those out together. Not too long, I expect. There we are, all sorts of lovely things in the polytunnel. So we'll go over now and see what we can plant. We'll see what we've planted for this week. And in fact, I planted those things earlier on when it wasn't wet and windy. So have a look, see about these. So, now time to plant some phlox. These are a beautiful variety, the Phlox drumundii, so it's the annual variety, and these are some gorgeous colours. This particular one is Phlox Beauty, and so you get some nice, the lovely bluey mauve ones, and you've got some bright red ones as well, rather showy ones there, and the others are not blooming yet. So we'll pop those in, and they will be absolutely lovely during the summer. We've got a second lot of phlox to plant in a few weeks' time, which are also drumundii, and they've got a funny variety name. They're called Phlox of Sheep. Phlox of Sheep, as in Phlox of sheep. Lovely play on words. We'll zip these in. They've made good roots. They bloom for a reasonably long time as well. And they're a nice cut flower. Do flop over sometimes, but that's okay. Right, there we are. Phlox Beauty. Another beautiful thing for the garden. That's lovely. So now, to plant your second crop of Celosia. We planted some others a few weeks ago, and they're growing on nicely. Celosia coxcomb. These are a taller variety, rather posh ones. You can see a beautiful flower coming there, look, on that one there. These will mainly be the lovely sort of pinky ones. That's a paler one there. But they're lovely little plants, and they're going to be absolutely marvellous. And again, will bloom for quite a good long time in the summer. So let's pop these in and see how they go. They're going to be lovely though. There we are. That's a very bonny one there. Oh, look at that. Lovely and bonny. So many lovely things to go in the garden. Imagine we sowed these back a while ago now. Here they are, ready to go out into the pots, and they'll soon be with you, looking lovely. There we are, Celosia or coxcomb, another lovely thing for the garden. So there we are. There's a little something from Garden Club for the beginning of July, and it's really lovely, as I say, to be with you like this. I'm already looking forward to next week and all the lovely things we're going to do then. So until then, whether the sun is shining or whether the rain is raining, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.